Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Oh look, the flowers grow as it runs. And changes to autumn leaves. I love that. Okami! Cool! Alright, good morning everybody. Happy Monday. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's video. I wanted to play Okami for a really long time. It was a game that I watched my dad play a long time ago when I was just a wee little lad. I never got the chance to play Okami, but until now. We're gonna get into it. It has a special place in my heart, despite never actually playing it. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Story. Hirakai Kamid. Kamiya. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-headed dragon. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside of the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh, so it didn't have a good reputation right off the bat. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely, boom, into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike that would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off of Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. Nice! In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off, as if into slumber. Oh no! Shiranui! Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh, that's the sword, isn't it? Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? What are you doing, man? No, it couldn't be. Yeah. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Bro, put that shit down. What? Why'd you take it out? Why'd you try to take it, bro? Yeah, that's right, you better run. Look at this idiot. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Don't say it, bro. He's not unleashed yet. He's not unleashed yet. You can still leave. You can still leave. Bro, yeah, that's right. Run! Run, bro! Run, little man. Run, 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 run! Huss, 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 huss! Damn! Yeah, fuck all of that entirely. Everything's going up in flames. And the darkness is back. Okay. Alright, so whoever this guy was, a horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Oh ho ho ho! Wood Sprite Sakuya. Damn, she got nice old titties. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Of doom? Doom? What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. Oh. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Damn! Bah! Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Okami Amaterasu, the white wolf, the sun god. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. Oh wait, I'm a girl wolf? I'm a mom? How delightful to see that the savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff out. Same, bro. When is the fighting gonna happen? She's like, what? Amaterasu? Gaze above you. Take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? What? Has something stolen its way into my robe? What? Whoa! What was that? It jumped right out of her titties. What on earth? You again? What's that little thing? Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, little bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Issun. Wandering artist Issun. He does look like a little bug. He's a little cricket. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long to your bowing before my great brush. Dang! Rude. Oh, wow. Okay, alright. Alright. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? Hey. 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 What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Issun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkumaru, against you. Whoa. He turned purple. Oh, that's just the sky. Alright, never mind. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamika Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. In your fruit? Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakaya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Oh, okay. Oh! Look at that! Front flip! Alright. Okay, let's check this out. Let's figure out what's going on here. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we'll better keep our eyes peeled. Okay, yeah, let's take a little look around, a little look-see here. Man, look at me! The white wolf at the sun. Oh, look! If I keep on running, I get a little boost. Woo! And the flowers bloom behind me. Woo! The bringer of life, the rainbow runner. Okay, what's this? Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say that once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Oh. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Okay, so how do I save? Save is B? B is never save. Took me 22 minutes to read all that shit. Alright, so what's over this bridge? Woo! Oh, okay, so headbutt. Alright. Ooh! Way to go, furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Interesting. Oh, cool! Cool! Whoa, whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. Oh! Cool! Also, check this out. Ready? 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 Alright, so if I jump and tackle, I can do kind of like an air slide, right? Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, I like that. That looks so pretty. Ooh, you obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Did this motherfucker just draw a bridge into reality? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one. But there are 13. Each one is a power one of those 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful entity, deity, whatever. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us. But god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Nope. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? Ooh, Stardust, let's go! But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Okay, you can go over there. I'm going up here, bro. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Now look, are those stars forming a pattern or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. He put 1 dot. Dot, dot, dot. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press RB to hold the brush and then X to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. So he did it, and I guess all I have to do is put 1 little dot, right? Oh, okay. Ta-da! Oh, wow. Dragon of the Sky? Yomagami. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? Oh, he's kind of cool, though. Damn. Sky Dragon, 4 arms, each one holding a glowing orb. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagami, the god of restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. The flow of stardust, that sounds cool as hell. The power of restoration! Bing! And my little ladybug friend on top of my head. Wow, that was Yomagami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Alright, well, we'll see in a minute here. Okay, I love the colors, and also I love how cool this beautiful wolf is. Whew. I wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you can pull off a stunt like that. Okay, so I just kind of do this, draw all over here. Oh, okay, you know what? A scribble works. Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heaven. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Oh yeah, it couldn't have possibly been me. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Oh, you consumed a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Oh, an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Nice, nice. Okay, so we got everything in here in the River of the Heavens. So let's go ahead back to the village. And let's see what we can see. Gotta love the tutorial stage because you really don't know what you're doing. I know it's really pretty though, that's for sure. Yes! Run like the wind! Run like the wind! Apocalyptic fire driven by the wind. Can I jump in the water? I can. Oh. I guess that's a bad thing. That's the legendary warrior. Uh-oh. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. No, they did not. Oh, look! Pots! Hey, Ami, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? I mean, there must be something we could do. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, maybe stand right here and, restoration? We're just gonna draw a long line like this. Yeah, yeah. Ta-da! That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Bro, you just said my name. Shiranui. Amaterasu Shiranui. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Fuck is that? Is it a rat? Is it a... I guess we're about to find out. It is a rat! Yes! The rat of the blade! The rat of the sun! I love it. That's my spirit animal right there. Tachigami. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu, it's been a long time. But with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hell yeah, I get 2 power-ups in the first 30 minutes. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you sliced in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. So this must be the power that I have to use to cut down the peach. Bam! Sliced, diced! I didn't think you had it in you, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Bro, I'm a god. You are a bug? An insect? Hey, furball. I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. The fruit, the big peach. Let's go back and give it a shot. Oh, it's blocked now. Wait. Will it open up for me? Oh, watch this. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Bam! One big slash. What the heck is this? What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X to use its power against them. Whoa! Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Okay. That was kind of cool. Oh, and I get ink. I get ink bottles to replenish that. Okay. Lupine and Divine. Earn a cherry tree rank for each item in the results screen. Okay, cool. So that's the headbutt. Jump and dash. Jump, double jump. And then if I see enemies, I can use X to hit them with fireballs instead of just a headbutt. Run fast for your mother, fast. Oh, come on, bro. There we go. You obtained Spirit Globe M. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores 1 unit of solar energy. I don't know why he keeps bouncing over there. Let's go, man. We have more enemies to fight up ahead. Okay, so now that we're out, all I have to do is bring this up here and cut the fruit off. Bam! And just like that, the whole village is restored. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Look at that. Restored to its original glory. Look how beautiful it is. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. Whoa, okay, little pervert. What the heck? If you know what I mean. Listen, okay. They kind of did look like 2 little pink peaches. Hehehehe. Okay, bro. All right. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Hi. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I feel like that is the villagers, though. Yeah, they're all stone. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned... Oh! Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Alright, who's got a pulse? Who's got a pulse? Anybody alive? Okay. So, not this guy. No good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Oh, so up to the top of the mountain. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is this some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Broski, I am the sun god. Check this shit out, right? Boom, circle. Ta-da! What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god, you dumbass. So it'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. You know what? Yeah, I get that. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem? It's called the Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Abby, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal. Whoa, hello. Who are you? What the heck is this guy doing? He's got a tangerine on his head. Village Elder Mr. Orange, I love him already. A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Naga. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Yeah, same bro. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Damn, bro! Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. He's ready to throw hands over here like... Oh, there's some more of those little monsters. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Alright, let's see what you got, little dude. What the heck did I just use that? I just used that old man to fight this guy? Bam, bam! You obtained Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. Inkpot, 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 yeah! That was alright. Bada ding! What's all that? Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on that sacred deck looks like he thinks you're just a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't even see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Oh man. Okay, so I really like this game because of the art style. Like everything looks like it's drawn with a brush, and I like that. It's very Japanese style, obviously. And then, of course, Sun God. I mean, that's really cool. Solgaleo, or Sun God Nika from One Piece, or any of like the other divine sun beings, Sun God Ra, etc. They're all so cool. But yeah, the intro definitely seems like a pretty long one, but so far this is looking like it's gonna be a really cool game. And the fights are pretty cool too. Bash, 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 and then you freeze frame it and you go slash. Slice and dice! And then you get a carrot. Hold up. Wait. Are all these patches of grass carrots? That's cabbage. Interesting. Interesting. That's actually really good to know. That's Mr. Orange. I threw him off the. I threw him off the cliff. Up there. I threw him off from up there. Poor guy. Nice. Look at how pretty this village is now. Alright guys, that's it for this video. We'll explore the village in the next one. But hey, this is looking pretty... Bruh, why does Amaterasu have a booty hole? This must be, Mr. Orange's house. Yeah. But yeah guys, this is looking like a really fun game. The fights are awesome. I love the colors, and I love the music in the background too. I didn't talk about that. It's very pretty. And I'm excited to see where the story goes. Anyways, thank you guys all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.